My first exposure to Lech was when I was a child. It was on BBC News in our shipyard, of course. And I was a child at the time. I must have been maybe about 10 years old. And my dad said, "Shut up, I'm watching this."
So it was seen to be important. It was seen to be something. If Lech Wałęsa was on the TV, there was an important event. There was something happening on the world stage.
Artystyczny.
Whatever happened to Leon Trotsky? He got an ice pick that made his ears burn.
Yes, I'd like to respond about what you were talking about. I'd like to respond to what you were talking about a little bit earlier, which is basically about you sitting at home watching Lech Wałęsa on the television. It becomes something which is about socialism, about a worker defending workers' rights, looking after the workers. And I just wonder, do you think that is the same for someone watching from a Polish perspective? If they're watching this, they're seeing Lech Wałęsa on the screen, what do they see? So what do you think a Polish person sees?
What does a Polish person see when they look at Lech Wałęsa?
Whatever happened to dear old Lenin, the great O'Meara, and Sancho Panza? Whatever happened to the heroes? Whatever happened to the heroes?
The dualism of Wałęsa is the fact that he is a man from a working class background. He probably still sees himself as a worker, identifies with that background. But in the 80s, he became a symbol for freedom for very right-wing governments in Britain, in America. He was paraded as someone fighting for freedoms against the Soviet Union, someone who was seen to be a road to freedom, as it is now called, someone who was seen to be someone who was leading Poland towards democracy, towards a freedom that it had not had for 40 years. And it's quite interesting that here he was being lauded, applauded by right-wing governments. This man who is a worker and in all circumstances should be someone who is socialist, should be applauded by socialists because he's trying to help the very constituency that in some ways was seen to be hurt by communism. So there are contradictions in the whole story of Wałęsa.
Whatever happened to all of the heroes, all the Shakespeareos? They watch their own burn. Whatever happened to the heroes? Whatever happened to the heroes? No more heroes anymore. No more heroes anymore.
Perhaps some of his greater acceptance in the rest of the world as a hero is because we don't get the Wałęsa that is understood completely here. We get someone who's been refined, who has been defined through another person.
Yeah,
do you think that could be the case?
For another nation, another culture, another history, most importantly.
Puszczę, kurwa, na drogę. A to w lewo idziecie? Nie!